Yo, what's up? The name is Jet1 and welcome to my next Let's Play project, Let's Play number 8, WarioWare Inc. Mega Micro Games. Now, I just played the intro, and yeah, this game has a really lame plot. Basically, Wario wants to get rich, so he's making mini games. JK, he's not making anything, he's making everyone else make stuff, and we get to be the lucky tester. Old school game, I remember this on my original purple Game Boy Advance. It came with stickers, it was awesome. Which are we playing? Boy or girl? Boy or girl? Let's play a girl just to tick people off. Nope. Playing as a guy like I always do. Diamond City 200X. Same thing as Mega Man Battle Network. Awesome sauce, except not the city. WarioWare Inc. Title drop. You know, just because you drop titles that fast into the game, yo. It's what you're supposed to do. So we got Wario just sitting here working out. Dog, you should be making games. Seriously. Think you can beat my games? That was terrible. I should not be Wario's voice actor ever in anything. Anything. What is he doing? He's jumping out of the building? Yeah, because gravity has no effect anywhere. He can just bounce that high. And he turns midair and goes back exactly. Ow. You okay? What? Okay, so he apparently is perfectly fine and just appeared inside the radio. Let the games begin! So this game is nothing but a collection of mini-games, and they give you no tutorial whatsoever in anything. You have to get through... Well, this is the tutorial. They just drop you in. You have to hit buttons and hope you win. But I'm pretty good, even though the PC buttons are slower than a controller. Because, yes, this is on emulator, but I do own the game. Got it on my DS, but I don't have, like, a GameCube displayer thingy. I don't like that minigame because if you miss it, you can see the bullet go around and hit you in the back and you explode. It's funny. But yeah, this is on an emulator, but if you want to whine about it, that's your problem. I own a legit copy of the game. I can play it on an emulator if I want, since I have no other means to record it. If I could record it off of my DS, I would record it that way. Stomp. And the games start off simple. Actually, the whole game is deceptively simple, pretty much, and I wasn't paying attention there. But you get a bunch of mini-games, you get 4 lives, every certain amount of mini-games you get a boss stage. And that's pretty much it for story mode. But you can go back to each set of mini-games after you've won the story section to unlock the remaining mini-games, because you're not going to see every mini-game in your first run-through. You have to play it again to get all the mini-games. And we win. That was easy. Introduction's really, really easy. It gets a lot more difficult later on. So look, we got Mini Wario. Flee, it's a shark car, and the potato comes back for revenge. Come out and fight like a man. What's he doing? Bam. Double kill. Wario wins. Fatality. Flawless victory. Yeah, whatever. Hey, you did it. Next it's Jimmy. Yep, but we aren't going to be going to Jimmy, because my plan for this Let's Play is I'm going to beat each story section and then go back for the high score. Keep things short and simple. Plus, I gotta show off everything we can unlock, because this whole section of the menu here, every single slot on it will be filled if you do everything right. So, next up is Jimmy, but we're not going to that. Let me show off the menu first before I go into Wario's high score. But we have the game section, which is the main story thing. You can play the sets for your high score and stuff. Play your bonuses when you unlock them. And then you have grid, which lets you play individual mini games. And if you go and play them, you can get a high. You can set your high scores and that clear notice at the bottom. If you beat the clear number, you get a ribbon, and ribbons unlock things. And then lastly, options, which is pretty limited in this. It's just view the videos for beating things, change your name, or blow up everything and erase your game. But we're not going to do that. We're going to jump back into the introduction and get a high score. And once you've seen everything, you can skip the cutscenes, but you can't when you're doing it for the first time, I don't think. I don't know if you could, I didn't bother. But, yep, so now we're going to get to see some new minigames. There's only 2 that you can't get in playing it in story, just because you only play 10 games, and there's 12 in Wario's introduction set, but later on there's going to be a lot more games. And now this first section is really easy, so we're going to see some crazy stuff, but I'll be able to handle it pretty much. Because the way things work in high score mode after you beat the game, or beat the story section, is that all your speed upgrades stack. So you can go beyond speed 3. You can get like to speed 20 and stuff gets insane. What am I doing? Okay. I got it! But yeah, your speed stacks and fail. First loss of this entire Let's Play. Get used to it. But yeah. You get... I forgot what I was saying now. Curses. Let's Play curse strikes and ruins my memory. Darn it, no, I just always do really bad on the first episode. Like when I first tried to record this minigame, I missed it and lost, and then I tried it again and I lost because I was laughing too hard, and you can time out and the ball will fall and hit you in the foot, and every time you beat a boss set up to 3 times you get a cutscene. High score mode is fun. Okay, I remember what I was saying now. So all your speed things stack, so every time it says speed up, it gets faster and it stays faster. But difficulty stops after 3 repetitions. It gets to the maximum difficulty of 3 difficulty and then it just stops. But then everything gets faster, so the difficulty does still increase. So speed up, now we're on speed level 5, just to make sense of what I was saying about on the speed, but beyond that, it's just minigame time. This one's really easy. Level 1 and level 2, you barely ever have to actually dodge anything on the highway. Excite bike minigame. Now, introduction minigames are pretty boring, but they're gonna get a lot crazier later. Oh, I thought it was gonna come from the other side. Because that one, they will come from the left or the right, or they'll send one out from one direction and send one from another. So, it confused me. Fun stuff. Now we get to see the secondary boss level. Now this one, all the bosses are pretty easy, except for 2 of them, which we haven't reached yet, but I'll point them out when we get to them. But yeah, all the rest of them, they just stay pretty easy throughout the thing. They just stick to their gimmick and speed up a little bit, but 2 of them just get crazy. This whole game just falls so crazy. And what are you watching? Is that the Playboy channel? Just because you're a rich video game developer doesn't mean you get to sit around all day watching Playboy channel. No, sir. Potato car. It gets its vengeance for the fatality we inflicted earlier. Stop him. Aha! I kept missing that one on my first attempt at this recording. Hopefully it works out. If you're watching this now on YouTube, then that means that it worked out, and because I can't use Fraps or PlayClaw on this, I had to use something called Cam Studio. And it apparently doesn't like long files because it lagged the first one that I made. So I changed the codec on it, got an update. Hopefully that'll make it work better. Oh! That's fail. I just don't even know what was I thinking? What am I thinking? Alright. Yeah, I played that minigame for the high score, and it gets crazy when it gets up in high level. Because you're going to want to go to grid and play all the games, because like I said, you get ribbons for beating a certain score, and getting enough ribbons unlocks bonus stuff to fill in our games section. So yeah, expect lots of stuff in this game, and lots of stuff in this Let's Play. So just back to punching the bag. You bored yet, Wario? Don't worry, it gets way more entertaining. The introduction is boring, it's just like, what? Okay. And I forgot to mention, if you win a boss game, you gain back a life, but if you mess up the game, you go past it without gaining the life. You don't get to retry it. So don't mess up if you want the lives. Lives. Alright, dodge. What? Okay. It jumped the shark. Or, no, wait, the shark jumped. Okay. I always hated that one. It's like, dodge, and then you just instinctually jump, and I missed. But you just instinctually jump, and you screw up. So yeah, that's high score mode. It gets crazy, it gets fast, you set high scores. Simple, effective, fun, and that's going to be most of your game, though. So this has been Gently One, and I'll see you next time as we take on Jimmy and his sports category.